The Social Soda.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to our show. Oh my God, we've been gone for forever.
I know. Oh my gosh, it feels like forever.
I know. I'm Digna,
I'm Savi.
and we are
The
Social Soda. So we are super excited today. This is a very, very, very special episode for us. We have the guru, the life guru, the amazing Frank Chapa. So welcome to the show, Frank.
The man
Wow.
himself,
I
the
know.
I swear I can listen to. I'm gonna replay that introduction a million times.
Guys,
My head just went bam.
you guys might not know this, but Frank Chapa is our producer / director. He is the guy behind the scenes on everything. Everything that you see of the Social Soda is pretty much touched by him. Pictures, video, everything.
Yes.
I bet everybody wants my position. Now, they know which got to go after. Yeah, guys, I'm the lucky one to be in front of these two beautiful
Aw,
ladies.
you're
And
so
thank you for being here.
Yes. Now, Frank, you're not only our director / producer, but you are also a photographer. You're CEO of Mia Bella Photos by Francisco,
I am,
which
yes.
I mean, everything that you shoot is really top notch.
Oh,
and if
thank
you
you.
guys have not followed his page,
Yeah.
please do.
Thank
And
you so
you
much.
just started a new podcast called Mind Theory, which I have been
Yes.
listening to.
I
So
did, yeah.
I did. It's exciting. It's
It is.
really exciting. If I may,
yes.
I think he
Uh,
raised his hand.
if I may
Permission to
speak,
speak.
permission to speak. A very good, dear, close, lifelong friend of mine has always wanted us to do something like this, and I'm glad I took that leap. You know, I love to talk, so it's
Yes,
so
we
that
know.
that comes easy. I love to give my opinion too, so that is easy too. So yeah, Randall Chestnut. Hey, much
Hi,
love, Randall.
Randall. Sorry
He's
you won't be able to be here today.
He's a guru in the media world. I mean, so what better person than him to be able to venture off on something
Yeah,
like that? So
definitely.
we're really excited. It's we've done very similar things in our lives, and it's two different perspectives. Although we do meet in the middle. So
Well, you and
but
Randall go way back. You
We do,
guys have
yeah.
known each other for over 20 years, so you've had a lifelong friendship.
even though Randall looks a little bit older than me, we're actually the same age.
So tell me, what is the premise behind Mind Theory, really?
My theory, well, you know what? I'm all about spreading positivity. It's about, you know what, talking to people and let showing a different perspective into life, letting people see a different side of the coin. Understand that there is two sides to the coin. So in Mind Theory, basically, we speak about our opinions of what we see, what we think, how we feel, and if it can help somebody along the way, then hey, amen to that. You know.
Well, let's talk about your the title of your podcast this week. It was "Your Thoughts Aren't Real." Is that the title?
That was no, your thoughts weren't real last week. This past week was
that one
about
hasn't come out yet.
understanding women.
Okay, that one hasn't come out
Yeah,
yet. Then.
understanding.
Sorry,
women.
I was there, so I just assumed it
Yeah,
was
your
already on there.
your thoughts unreal was our first episode out there.
How does that make y'all feel that someone says your thoughts are not real? What do you mean my thoughts aren't real?
Well-
Like that's crazy.
Well, basically, what we're trying to say with that is that your reality is created by your thoughts, you know, and so your thoughts are actually creating what is going to become. So you could change your thought at any given moment to change your reality. Now, does that mean that if you're not thinking about rain, is it going to stop the rain? Possibly, but what we're trying to say with that is that the way you would view rain, the way you would feel about the rain, is totally different. You know, so by changing the way you think, you usually change the way you see things. By changing the way you see things, you alter a frequency of acceptance and gratitude towards the moment, which will alter your reality.
I think, we have actually been privy to that numerous times. How many times have we spoken about what we want on the show, what we want to do, and then it's like, and it ends up happening, and it's like
So many times,
so many
though.
times. It's like
Yes.
you write it down, you think about it, and then within less than a month, usually it ends up happening. So I mean, I am a
Y'all
very
guys-
strong believer.
Y'all
in that.
guys, and I'm a witness to this. And anytime they mention something, I already see it, how it's gonna unfold and how it's gonna become. So So y'all guys are very much in tune to that.
And I think what
Everybody
helps
is,
though
but
is that we have that telepathy thing going. It's so weird, but we almost always think in sync.
Like, okay, like she was with her daughter for quite like a
The whole week,
and then
yes.
I was gone for half of the week, and no joke, we spoke yesterday and we were literally parallel on our thoughts. It was so crazy. It was
It
so
is.
crazy.
it is beautiful, beautiful working with these two ladies. I swear. You know what? It is amazing. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing to do.
Two Scorpio
You know,
ladies.
I love their energy, love their attitude, love their way of looking at life, and yeah, many blessings. I mean, much more.
So
mean,
can I
it is.
ask you something?
Yeah.
You just said the way of looking at life, and the way that you look at life is so positive. Like,
Right.
what do you attest that to? Why do you think that it's like you are so carefree? Because not everybody is like that. I wish everybody was like that, but it's
I
like,
told
wish so
Frank
too.
he's the 1% in the world.
I wish so too. You know what? One, Pisces. Most of us we're dreamers. We build a castle in the sky, and we actually live in it. So we not only build it, but we actually live in
I
it.
think most Pisces have a nonchalant attitude about
Yeah.
everything. They're very
Yeah.
psychedelic.
But I mean, the I've experienced in my life that by letting go, things happen. You see, by letting go of all the control, by letting go of being, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me, and this is just my personal opinion, right? I can only speak to how life has treated me and what has worked for me. Now, I mean, 50 years of applying this I can honestly say, it's always dead on. So at least for me it is, and for everybody is different. But I know that my choice of living, my way of living, life becomes beautiful.
And you know what's wild about that? That given your past, people would think that you would probably have a different outlook because you're a veteran. You served in the war.
Yeah,
You've seen
yeah.
a lot of
Hey,
hard
much love
things.
to all the veterans out there.
So
Thank
you've
you for
seen
your
a lot
service.
of difficult situations. You've lived through them. So for you to still have this outlook of such positivity and it radiates to outwards that everybody knows it, it's crazy that people would say, well, circumstances can change you, but it's all about perspective.
I think I think
You're
another
changing your reality.
I think another thing that also helps a lot, and that's helped me. Three times in my life, I've been very close to death, and so not until you walk the line with death can you truly appreciate life.
mm-hmm.
You see, you don't know what you have until it's almost taken away from you, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate when you really say, "Wow, I am so close. I was so close to this," and the only thing that saved me on the three times close to death was letting go. Somebody might say, no, it's a time to fight. It's a time to, no, it's not. And not in my case and not in my experience. Okay, it's a time to let go.
But when
It's
you
time
say
to
letting
accept.
go, it's not that you lose. You're putting it in God's hands or whoever
Right.
you believe in. You just
Right.
put your fate in the hands.
It's knowing that there is a greater power within you that's much more stronger than you can ever be. That is much more wiser. It's when you connect to everything around you. Is when you become one with the world. You see, we like Rumi says, you are not a drop of water from the ocean, but you are the ocean in a drop. So
Wow, I
so
love
we
that. That's
actually,
powerful.
yeah, it's some strong words. We actually, the world is within us, and when you realize that the power of the world, and like in the wise book says, greater is the power within me than the power within the world. So when you realize that and you let go and you say, hey, hold on, my mind is not strong enough, not wise enough to think. Therefore, I must let it go and let me connect to everything around me. Then you become so powerful. When you say, I'm much stronger than just my arms, and you let go, and then the power of the world becomes your strength. So by doing that and by coming close is what has saved me when miracles that people may call occur. You say, wow, how did this happen? I'll tell you how it happened. I let go. I realized,
I feel like doing one of those bracelets, like it says, "What would Jesus do?" But what would Frank do?
Seriously, we should trademark that.
hey, I remember a very good friend of mine, Bertha Signs. Hey, much love. She told me, she said, well, I want to make some bracelets. No, it's a very peaceful way of living. And I know that we seek our main thing that us humans we seek is to be pleasant. We want to be pleasant. Unfortunately, with all with so much negative things around us, we find pleasantness in negative things, and we think a temporary fix is what's gonna give us that peace or that pleasantness that we're looking for. Unfortunately, that leads you on a direction of flow of energy in a negative way.
Mhm.
Well, that's
You
where
know?
that famous phrase comes from. What misery loves company.
Right.
People just like gravitate to negativity, and if someone's talking about someone, and if one person chimes in the other, it just becomes like one whole
It
thing.
is like a vortex. So
It is.
you start to suck it in, and it's like unless you are really strong to actually acknowledge the fact that you're stuck in that negativity and you need to separate yourselves,
Yeah.
like completely cut it off. I mean, you're gonna be stuck in it for a while.
Yeah,
So-
and even when you have a bad day and you just start,
There's no bad
And-
days.
well, when you feel like it's a bad day, and then one thing happens, and then another, and you just start associating one with the other, and think, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Instead of turning it around and saying,
That day that you woke up late, and I was like, no. I was like, it's okay. I'm just sitting here. I didn't want your day because I know what that's like. I did not want you to be like upset and like have like a chain link of events. I was like, no, it's cool. I was like, don't worry, don't
I
fret.
saw my phone
I was like,
and I
it's
dropped it
okay.
on the floor.
Because
And I was
one
like-
thing can like lead to a terrible day,
It's
and
so
I get
true.
it.
It's so true. That's why I was saying that, because I remember I looked at my phone and I saw the time, and I literally dropped my phone and I ran to the restroom. I got a shower and I'm calling you. I'm like, oh my God, I just woke up. But thankfully, you're so understanding and patient that it just made it all the better.
Yeah,
because
I know that feeling. I was like, it's okay. I'm just hanging out. Like, I'll get a start. I was like, don't worry. Luckily, and you know what? The universe did work out for us, because we got to do what we needed to do, and we still got to film what we needed to film. So
Yeah,
it was like, it was
It always does.
okay.
It was
okay.
really
We had
good.
an amazing show with Sharon. So
yes.
It
And the
always
good
does.
thing, I feel that we're pretty, both of us are pretty easygoing. So I could say something and you're like, okay, babe. Then I'll change my mind. Oh, that's okay, babe. And it's so easy working when people don't have these preconditions all the time, or expectations that always upset you when it doesn't follow through. I mean, we are human. Sometimes we do have a little hiccup here and there, but it's nothing that is going to make
Right.
any drastic.
can we take a quick moment
Yes.
just to say hi to a couple of people? Curtis tuned in. He says,
Hi, Curtis.
Curtis says you do have a great job, and he
I
says put
do.
the coffee down and grab a beer later.
Maybe.
Later. So Manny is watching. Anna is watching. Hi, Anna. Stephanie Roosh is
Darla.
watching from Europe.
Eric.
And then
Veronica.
Manny says your thoughts do change your reality.
They do.
So
They do.
My sister says hello. Hi, sister.
Ramon Saldana. Hi Dayet.
Aidel.
I
Aidel.
can never
Aidel.
pronounce
Hi,
it.
Aidel. Miss you.
And then Eric, yes, you said Eric, and Janelle is watching. I love
And
the
then
name Janelle.
Manny said, letting go of the fear that paralyzes in life can empower you to do great things. Absolutely.
That is
And I think we touched on that. I live off of fear. Like like
Feels
you know, like
good.
you know how you said that certain
That
people
adrenaline.
like that negativity. I think that they get that feeling. What I get from fear is probably that, but in a positive
You
sense.
fuel yourself.
Yeah, I
with
feel
right.
myself like if something is gonna scare me, like that, like to me is kind of like, okay, yes, let's go. It's like getting on that roller coaster and
That
being
gives
in the
you
front
that-
row,
growth.
you
gives
know?
that rush, that adrenaline.
That would be growth.
Yeah.
That pressure of growth. Anything that grows goes through a certain
Well, they
pressure.
say if it doesn't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough.
Yeah. So yes, I agree.
I
So-
feel like we should have asked them like since day one. So how do you because we just went off after the podcast, and we should have just started from like since you were a baby.
Since I was a baby. I mean, you know
Have
what?
you always been this way though?
I've been fortunate. I'm very fortunate that I grew around.
I think that would be a question
I
for
grew
your
up.
mom.
I grew up around love. You know, I grew up around love, and to my mother, I'm her favorite. At least that's what she tells
Roby,
me.
Marty,
But-
David.
She tells that to all my brothers too. So not
I'm
in
right
front
there
of me.
with you. My mom.
Yeah.
I'm my mom's favorite.
Yeah, she in front of me, I'm her favorite, but in front of my brothers, they're their favorite. But nevertheless, she always encouraged us, and my father did too. And we do learn by example. We do see what our parents do, and the love that they share for each other. I think that that's something amazing. I
Mhm.
think that growing up to that, you grow up with so much love within you, and you understand the capacity of love that there is in the world. That what we all seek, and we're all seeking. We all seek love.
Can I say one thing that I see about your parents is their acceptance to everything. I think that there's not enough acceptance in the world. That we're as parents,
Mhm.
sometimes we're so hard on our children, our siblings,
Yeah.
our coworkers, our peers, that it sometimes it hinders your growth instead of, allowing you to grow professionally, yourself. I see that your parents, like, you can be crazy because obviously you're very far left, considered to all your siblings.
Yeah.
Frank is the dreamer. You're different, but yet your
I'm the one
parents
that
are very.
I'm the one they roll the eyes up at. They go, "Oh my God,
But yet,
what is he coming up with now?"
but yet, they're very accepting of
Very
you,
much
of
so,
your
yeah.
ways. They just like, that's just Francisco, that's Frank,
Right.
and they love that about you.
Manny wants to know what are your thoughts on meditation?
Oh God, I'm all for meditation.
Yeah.
I'm all for meditation. I think if you can silence the mind, it's a. I'm not going to quote who said it because I could be wrong, but I read that there was an investigation in regards to meditation. Right, there was an investigation to this multimillionaire, and the government was doing the investigation too. And y'all guys probably know the story. You know who it is, but
Rockefeller,
huh?
Rockefeller,
No, no, but
Carnegie, Carnegie.
Carnegie, yes. And they were investigating Carnegie, and they were asking him. The government was wondering how he became so. And don't quote me on this; I could be wrong. This is
Don't
just.
come for us.
This
I
is
already
just.
told you, don't come
Yes,
for us.
Yeah.
go to
Do
Google.
your-
This is
Google
just.
it. Google it.
Due diligence.
This is my opinion on what I heard.
Everything
Right.
it's all opinion.
Right. So they asked him, "How did you acquire so much wealth and continue to acquire so much wealth?" So they investigated all his businesses and found nothing wrong. The government found nothing wrong. Then they asked him, interviewed him. They go, "How is it? How is it that you can grow so much wealth, with and having everything done correctly?" And he says, "I can focus on one thing for over 5 minutes, or 10, 5 or 10."
You said
He
it was
goes,
10 seconds.
"No, 10 seconds is what most people can focus on. Most people can only focus on one thing for 10 seconds."
Not
He-
even, because actually, remember when we were at that social media, we were guest speakers. They call it the goldfish effect. They said people can barely concentrate. Pay
Barely
attention
concentrate.
up to 10 seconds.
Up to 10 seconds. So basically, his secret to his wealth was being able to focus for 5 minutes on one particular thing that you want. Your thoughts are your reality.
5 minutes.
Your focused energy causes materializes things. That's what focused energy is.
Mm.
This table is focused energy. So if you can focus the energy in something, you can definitely manifest it into reality. Now, 5 minutes of focused meditation, it's amazing. So meditation, I think it's amazing. Along with prayer, works great. It's in my opinion, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I think everybody should do it. I know a lot of schools are applying that into the education, which is amazing. It's great. It's wonderful what the new generations are doing, and technology is getting it gets in the way of technology is great. I'm all about technology. Unfortunately, it gets in the way and gets you even out of your thoughts because you're no longer in your thoughts. You're no longer in your world. Now you're in somebody else's world,
Mm.
across the world, in places other than where we are now. So that unfortunately even takes you from the now, from
Well,
the
it's so
here.
easy because all you do is pick up your phone and you're just looking at what everybody else is doing.
How many times have you researched one thing and then you end up looking at kittens
10
playing
hours
with balloons?
later,
You know, it's
10
like-
hours later, I'm like looking at conspiracy theories.
So why does and this again, you know what? And I speak my opinion about everything. Why does the weather change every 5 minutes? Because our reality in the weather, it's all over the world. It's not here. You know what? Before, when we were just focused on the now, on the here, all you saw was this. You expected winter at a certain time, and you came. So all this affects. Now it's there's a million realities going on in every given moment.
Yeah.
There's a million realities, and what we see is not from the outside in, it's from the inside out. So what we proceed to see real is what we're looking at, that from the inside, that we're creating it out. It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg, you know? It's what was but like
Don't
Arnold
ask me
said.
that question because that question blows my mind. I start going into like the backtrack.
I honestly don't know, but just based on like reading the Bible, if God created all animals, and I'm thinking it would be the chicken, but I don't know. I'm not 100%. I wouldn't know. I would have to go back and read it again.
Yeah, it's
But I'm just assuming because I don't think he would have made an egg.
I believe I believe nothing. I believe everything is a circle. There is no beginning and no end. I believe everything is energy. Therefore, it needs no start point, and it ends where it begins. You know, it's all one simple circle that we complicate along the way by creating all these obstacles that only makes it difficult for us to get around. Because the more obstacles you create in anything, it's harder for energy to flow. You're just obstructing energy, and obstruction causes destruction. That's simple. That's easy. You know, if I am pushing this hand and I'm obstructed by this hand, then it's going to destroy one or the other.
Mhm.
You know, so and we persist in pushing where we caused obstruction. So then we are destroying ourselves. You know, and but I mean, this is a subject that which is what mind theory is mostly about, what we
You
speak
guys
about.
have to check it out. I know I listen to it on podcasts on Apple, but what else is it available on? Is it on Spotify?
It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on our website. It's on. Wow. Again, Randall's the one that handles that part of it, and
Yeah.
it's everywhere. I
Yeah.
mean, he put it all over the
Guys,
place.
you honestly, you guys have to check it out. I know that I was listening to it when I was like running around errands. I had it in the car, so it's really lighthearted. It's really fun. So you get to listen to the amazing Frank and Randall as well. So please do check it out. Subscribe,
Yeah.
give them thumbs up, and all of that good
It's
stuff.
mind theory.
Mind theory. So for all you people out there that think the same way, yeah, guys are not alone.
Or
Or,
don't
yeah.
even
You
have
know?
to think the same. Someone that's looking to think outside the box.
Yeah.
That wants to ask questions. I know I'm always like, why?
Yeah.
Pero why?
Yeah.
Like, can you just like be okay? No, I want to know why. I always want to know why.
And of course, my photography business, which
Yes,
is
yes.
amazing.
Yes, I was
That's
just
what-
about to segue
Yes.
into that.
So
So
let's talk a little bit about
Mia
Mia
Bella, photos by Francisco. So why Francisco?
Yours truly.
Of
Francis-
course.
Francisco is my mother given name. They gave me that name. We cut it for short for Frank, because here for printing everything it charges per letter. So Francisco is too long. We said let's go Frank or Pro, right? You know. But
Or why Mia Bella?
Mia Bella. Oh, you know why Mia Bella?
I don't.
I named
Tell
Mia
me.
Bella, and I like Mia Bella because of Sabi.
Aw.
You know, my beautiful, and I like the name Mia Bella because there is beauty in everything.
Yes.
There's beauty in everyone. There's beauty in every situation. We tend to see, most people tend to see the ugly in all, but
You're
that's
so right on that. Because have you ever seen somebody and said they're cute ugly? Like they're ugly, but yet there's something about them. Do you know?
Oh,
Do you know
not,
what I mean?
not too often. Not too
But yes, there's been situations that somebody may not be that physically attractive, but there's something
no,
that
but
you
everything
find
is
attractive.
everything physically attractive. Everything is what resists the attraction
Uh,
is the resistance to letting go of who you are. See, if you're big and fat and weigh 500 pounds, you know what? Embrace it. Embrace the beauty within you that you are. And I guarantee you that's a beautiful picture.
My brother always makes fun of me because I find certain guys attractive based on like personalities or their swag or stuff
Yes.
like that. And my brother's like, you got weird taste, you know? And I was like, but I do find a beauty and attractiveness in like,
Well, that's
And-
what I was
yeah.
referring to. And you
And-
know what? I had the same conversation with my daughter because, like, we were talking about men, and because she's older, so we talk about, we have like life conversations, and I was telling her that I don't find the typical good-looking man attractive. What I don't find attractive in a person is charm, sense of humor,
Mhm.
style,
What we
confidence.
what we see attractive in everything.
But
Where we
not
see the
something that's
beauty,
aesthetically pleasing to
no.
the eye. That's not
What
what
we see,
attracts me.
where we see the beauty is in confidence. And why in confidence? Because there's a big difference between confidence and conceitedness. Okay, there's two differences. Confidence is embracing who you are and being proud of who you are and showing the world who you are. Because there's only one you. In this world, there's no other you. There is only one you.
That's why we always
So
say be you. Because
be you.
you is
There's
you,
nobody,
you're gonna be.
nobody youer than you.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Seuss says, nobody youer than you and you. But
That's where I
embrace.
stole it from. Here, I thought I came up with that.
He could have got it from you. We don't know. But when you embrace who you are and you're not afraid, first of all, you got to let go of what people think, right? Because people will always think.
Oh, we don't care.
And when you don't care, it's when you embrace yourself, right? When you embrace who you are, you don't care because you don't have to. Because people will always like the true you. Nobody will like the one you pretend to
Yeah.
be.
That's
Right?
exhausting too.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh.
go, oh my
yeah.
God.
To
you know?
keep up something for somebody else, that is so exhausting. And then when it drops, it's like, what happens?
I was fine. You're like, finally, I can't keep
And
this
that's
up.
and going back to social media, and that's unfortunate because social media creates a lot of characters, a lot of people that are not them, and
Creates a lot of false
a
identities.
lot of false. So now the people have to live up to a false identity. So now they no longer are themselves. Now they got to pretend to be who they're not, in order to be able to connect to who they said they were, and therefore it causes them to the confidence level to be down. So
Mhm.
meeting in person, it's not going to happen.
Well, I
It's
think
normally
because-
on online.
Because I
You
think
know?
social media has created this platform for aesthetically pleasing. Like you have to look pretty. There's filters. That's
But-
why for me, I don't edit. I don't Photoshop
No.
my pictures because, if I have a wrinkle here or a pimple, I mean, I'm just might as well leave it because I want people to see me for who I am. I don't want somebody to meet me in person and say, "Oh," I would rather they say, "Oh, wow," like
You
you
know-
look better in person versus you. Oh, wow, you don't look that good in person.
Yeah.
And some people
Yeah.
would probably comment to that and say, well, you don't need to edit your pictures because you're beautiful, right? What people don't understand is that you're beautiful because you don't edit your pictures. You see, it's not that you don't edit them because you're beautiful, but because you embrace who you are,
Mhm.
you become
Yeah.
beautiful. So, I mean, there's a lot of, and in photography,
I am
I-
all down for a fake tan though, because I'm super pale sometimes.
in photography, if you're upset, then I want to catch you upset. I want to capture that moment. Don't smile for me fakely.
Oh, I
Then
hate
I want to
those.
see you mad. I want to get a mad picture of you, and that's going to turn out to be a beautiful
Sometimes
picture.
that's beautiful too.
Yeah, it is.
Like the one in Galveston where I was fed up with that top hat, and I'm just like, I was done. I'm like, I'm done, no more.
Yeah.
This is what happens when there's a photographer, then they volunteer you.
Yeah, yeah. Photography. I love it. It's a very it's also a very selfless a very
Yes.
selfless job. It's a very selfless art. Like art is very selfless, which is the reason I enjoy and I love art.
Now, Frank, how long have you been doing this? Because your pictures are quite incredible. I mean, they're really freaking
They're
beautiful.
they're very artistic. They have this very like warm kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. They're just very aesthetically beautiful, pleasing.
Thank you.
And
Thank
moody. You know
Yes.
what? They're very moody. Any mood that you're trying to catch, we feel it in your
Thank you. Wow,
photographs.
that's
So
awesome. Thank you.
and that's one of the things that I really love about photography is
So
that
they're
will
not very
catch
cookie
me because
cutter.
I'm a big I'm not so much of an abstract artist person. I like photography art in the home. Like I like trees, clouds,
too, yeah.
moody pictures. So that's what I gravitate towards. I do like abstract art too, but sometimes I can't understand. And that's a whole different story. But how long have you been doing it?
I think all my life, as far as photography, and that goes again to perception, and it goes again to the angle that you choose to see life and which way you want to look at things. Because in photography, it's all about positioning. It's all about putting yourself in the right spot in order to see the things the way you want.
Yes.
To see the beauty in the things. So,
I think it has a lot to do with you're so neutral. You don't have any feelings towards anything at any like you allow the person to project the
Again,
feelings
yeah.
and you go with it because sometimes certain photographers are very forceful on how they want you to take your picture or they force you to smile or they constantly critique your pose which then that makes the picture awkward.
Mhm.
You know, it's just like
I'm
and
so
it translates through the photo that you're feeling like a little awkward.
yeah. I think that goes back to being in the now and being okay in the present moment. I think that's where it all comes back to. It's I live in a perfect world created by a perfect God. Every moment is a perfect moment. The world happens for me, not against me. Nothing happens to me. Everything is here for me.
I
The
love
world is
that.
here to serve me, and therefore, everything that's going on around me is supposed to
Because
happen, and I'm supposed to embrace it.
I just want to say that we had a photo shoot with you for something that we have coming up
I loved
really
it.
soon for
Yeah,
you guys.
I loved it.
And Diggin and I had the most fun. It was so fun.
I loved
At
it.
the end of it, we're like, oh my God, we ran out of time. And it was like, we just wanted to keep going because we had such a great time. Then we continued it the next week. And again, it was great. The pictures,
Yeah.
he captured, the right attitude that we were looking for in the mood. So and you didn't answer, but professionally, Mia Bella, you've actually only been doing this for how long?
Oh, not so long. That's oh God, I'm not good with time.
Less
Uh,
than a year.
okay. Yeah, I get lost. I get lost in time. I have no recollection. I don't a day, a second, and a week, and a year. Wow.
And just the
All I
quality
know
of
that
the
I'm
work.
50, and I know where did they go.
Why do you think that your business has catapulted so fast? Because I mean, what do you owe that to? Like, what do you think that what? Because some people have tried their photography and they're like, they it takes some years before they can actually get like a paid gig or a paid photo shoot. And I mean, you already have quite a few. Like, I mean,
I'm
you're being sought out.
I'm you know what I'm very very blessed uh, to be surrounded by such amazing people, and 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 uh, and don't get me wrong, everybody's amazing. Okay, everybody's amazing. The people that surround everybody are amazing people, but the people that come out are the people you call out, because within me lies an angel and a demon. Within all of
Mm.
us, it's which one do you want to see, and that's who comes out. And therefore, I choose to call the champion in everyone, and I speak to nothing but heroes. I got the Marvel comic books in my library, in my speed call. I speak to Spider Man,
We
to
should definitely
Aquaman, to
implement that
He
on a daily
Man, to
basis.
the Hulk.
I'm Shira.
I pick this shit. You see, and within all of us, there is a hero, and so every conversation I have with everybody, that's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the champion within everybody, because there's champion sits there along with the one that you don't want to see. And unfortunately, most people judge people by other people's opinions of other people's experiences, and they say, oh my God, this person is this and this person is that, this person is that. Therefore, automatically you shut down the hero within them.
Mm.
And so you're going the door will be answered by who you call.
Hmm.
So call
Yes.
wisely.
So you wear a lot of hats, many different hats. You're
I'm a
an
head guy.
entrepreneur and you do so many different businesses. How do you keep your sanity? How do you make time?
The moment. Nothing else exists but the now. You see, I have to be nowhere but here. That's the only place I belong. And therefore, life is easy. You want to climb a mountain? Take it step by step.
He's just as cool as a cucumber.
Cool, calm, and collected.
I mean, somebody's wherever I'm supposed to be right now. They're probably saying, "Oh, really, Frank? You're supposed to be here." But I mean, people know me, and they know that when I am where I am, I'm completely there.
Yeah.
You see, I'm nowhere else but where I am, and therefore, you will always get 100% of me. So when I get to where I'm going, then I will be there as well.
That's amazing.
Yep.
So what else is for Frank Chapa?
Oh God, it's amazing. I mean, I got at least another 200 years to live, so it's exciting. I don't know. Let it flow.
Well, you are going to be the photographer for the Red Productions fall event. How
Right,
exciting
thank
is
you.
How
that?
exciting
Thank
is
you.
that?
That's exciting. That's really exciting.
Taking it to a
Yeah, I
whole
know.
nother level.
And
That's
then
going to be
he's
amazing.
going to be doing the headshots here for Houston Center Real Estate.
That's another exciting
Which,
thing.
if you
Yeah.
guys don't know, we have all joined Houston Center Real Estate. We are a commercial firm. We do residential also, but it is a boutique brokerage. So
It's an amazing brokerage. It's an amazing brokerage.
more,
Yeah.
we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, there's, you know what? I take it one day at a time. So life has been good to me. So I'm excited, like a little baby, unwrapping like a little baby in Christmas. I unwrap each day with such joy. It's amazing. The
Aw.
miracle is about to come to my way.
Well, you are definitely genuinely the happiest go lucky person that I've ever met. The moment his eyes are open, he's like, "Good morning."
Yeah.
Well, you
I'm
know
like, "You're
what?
not normal."
We need to create Frank Chapa goggles and then just put them on everyone when they are kind of in a
I
fussy
always
mood.
tell him you are not normal. Like, who
Like
are
truly,
you?
truly, truly.
Did
Like
you?
we
Are
need
you
to.
from Area 51?
All right, I heard it.
Oh
I
Lord.
might join y'all guys when y'all
I
go to
said
Area 51.
RSVP, guys. I might be going.
Oh Lord. Wait till you get to that heat, okay? Then we'll see what you guys
Right?
decide. It's like 110 degrees at like midnight.
Rachel,
so.
we's going by Area 51. She sent me
Yeah.
an invite. I'm like, are you serious?
That's so funny.
It's and you know what, everybody, count your blessings. Wake up, do a list of things you're grateful for. I've got these bracelets here that remind me every day
Yes.
of think of many reasons why I'm grateful. Each bead
Well,
reminds me
tell
of something
people
I'm
what they
grateful for.
are. If
These
they
are
don't
these are
know,
these are prayer beads, and basically, I mean, I think they're amazing. I think everybody should have them because these remind you every day of one. Each bead, you say of something you're grateful for, and then you realize how many things you're really grateful for. I'm grateful for this chair. I'm grateful for these shoes. I'm grateful for these socks.
mm,
There's so you remember the small things that mean a lot. They mean a lot. Then you realize, wow, I'm grateful for these feet, these legs. You know how many people don't have none of those things? And here we are complaining, oh my God, I had to walk, or my car's not working, or the late, or the
walking's
light is,
good. It's
or the
good
light
for
is
you.
due. You got a roof over your head. You're breathing. If you're healthy, you're healthy. If you can run, go run. If you can walk, go walk. If you can crawl, go crawl. But be
But
grateful for what
but
you
you
have.
said it there. You hit the nail on the coffin. It's gratitude. That's the biggest thing that people forget. It's be grateful for even if it's something that happens every day. Be grateful for it.
Yep.
It'll
Right.
start like a kind of like a domino effect, and you'll just be grateful for everything. Like I know that some people don't say thank you when someone opens you the door or hands you
They feel
something.
like they're deserving of that. They and maybe they are in their world, and that's their choice, and that's
But
okay.
once you learn the having gratitude, you will be a much better person for it, and you will always be grateful for everything and never take anything for granted.
It alters your frequency. Gratitude, it's 103 point something, and the people in the gratitude station will always see the gratitude effect. And that's it produces an energy, a vibration, a pulse from the heart. That it gives you by being grateful, and therefore it alters your frequency. So now you're no longer in this frequency. Now you're listening and hearing and seeing the world in a different
And I
frequency.
know you were talking about the social media has a lot to do with that, about being out of the moment. But then again, when you see a lot of, I think also social media has brought a new group of people that have, they meditate, they want to do
Yeah.
There has, yeah,
yoga,
there
try to
is the
learn to
positive
live in the
on
moment.
that,
So
yeah.
it kind of somewhat tries to balance itself out a little.
Well, we're in the and again, I don't want to get to that. We're in the era of awakening. We're in the era of Jesus, and so a lot of the newer generations are awakened. Therefore, technology is trying to keep them in a dormant state. That's what technology tries to do. It wants to say, okay, you're grateful for this, but look at this guy. Look what he's got. So now you say, damn, I have nothing. Look what he's got.
We gotta grow that was it
Pineal
pineal
gland,
gland?
yeah. So you gotta and again, those are just my theories. And if you want to hear more of those theories, go to
Go
go
to
to,
my
go to my
theory.
theory. But and it's just opinions. It just makes so much sense. you know
Well, Frank, thank
Thank
you
you.
no,
so
ladies, thank you so
much. We
much.
are so
Thank you so
fortunate
much
to
for
have.
actually being on this
I
side of
know.
the
I can't
On this
believe
side
camera.
of
it.
the
What?
camera.
I'm
Now,
so excited.
yeah.
I'm so
So,
excited.
guys, check out Mia Bella Photos by Francisco. What
Thank
is
you.
your Instagram handle for that one?
Mia Bella Photos by Francisco. Yeah.
Mia Bella. We'll tag all of that stuff, and then also Mind Theory. Please go check it out, and
We
of
have an
course,
Instagram, a Facebook as well, and then
of course, the Social Soda, which he produces and directs us. So
That is
he is definitely we would be lost sometimes without
Yes.
him.
Thank you. No, it's a
Thank
pleasure.
you for all
Yeah.
the work that you do behind the scenes that people are not aware that
Thank
it
you, guys.
takes more than just us two here.
Now,
I love it.
actually, let's ask him. Do you want to introduce who we have coming on real quick?
I would love to. That would be a great honor.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have Arnold Garza. Okay, he's gonna talk about an event that's coming up, guys. So hey,
There's an
I'm gonna
awesome
go ahead and
event happening
give him the
next
seat of the
week.
house and let Arnold come on in. All right.
Frank, thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I'm gonna get a hug.
Wow, love you so
Thank
much.
you. Mwah.
Awesome.
Hey, Arnold.
So exciting
Thank
to
you
have
for
you.
joining us.
Thank
Glad
you
we
for
weren't
having
already
me.
here.
I know. So, guys, let me introduce to you Arnold Garza. He is the owner and broker of Houston Center Real Estate. This is a boutique brokerage, commercial base, and also residential here in East Downtown, so Edo.
Thank
And we have a grand opening
Yes,
coming
we
up.
do. Grand opening / industry mixer. The very first one of a series of many.
Yes, yes. So we've used our place for several events. We've hosted the Walgreens Red Day
Yes.
event. That was actually pretty good. They raised a lot of money, which I was very happy for that they were able to do that. We also did the AIDS Foundation. We had the fashion show here as well. So let's do one for us.
Yes!
It's our time. It's our
Right?
time.
No.
So want to invite everybody. Come on by on Thursday next week
So, guys,
25th.
clear
July
your calendar.
25th.
Clear your
Yes.
calendar. What time is it going to be at?
between 5 and 7.
Okay, 5 and 7. And where is it? Where are we located at?
We're here. We're at 1601 Live Oak, Houston, Texas. We're close to the stadium, the soccer stadium, and also Minute Maid Park. We're just down the street. So come by, take a look,
Yeah, definitely.
take a look at what we have, and
Just real quick, what
Say
what
hello.
should they expect at this event? There's going to be
so there's
food.
door prices. There's food. There's drinks. There's door prices. You know more about.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I mean, there's going to be a television given away
Oh
by
wow!
Armando from AMCAP. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, yes.
And then Ashley Pineda is giving away 2 $50 gift cards, cutting boards, Yeti cups, because who doesn't want
Oh
a
my
Yeti cup?
gosh, Yeti!
And then there's going to be, oh my gosh, because I don't want to.
Bobby said he's going to
butcher
be
this.
here, so he's excited.
Yes, and I don't want to butcher this. Let me look this up real quick. Flash Bar Photo Booth. They are going to sponsor the pictures. So guys, come and get your selfie here at Houston Center Real Estate next week. And then Mandy Martinez, she's a lender, and she's going to also be given a gift card.
Mhm.
And let's not forget Annie Ortiz of Chicago Title. She's going to be providing
Yes,
all
Chicago
the
Title.
light bites, drinks. So you guys, this is going to be a big thing.
Yes.
You don't want to miss it. Richard De Leon with Survey Solutions of Texas is
He's
also,
the only survey guy I ever used, just so you guys know.
he is so knowledgeable. It's crazy how much this man knows about everything relating to survey plats. Like he does it, he knows it all. It's crazy. Like you're in good hands with Richard.
Yes.
So he's also going to be sponsoring a gift card. So and there's many more. If I don't feel bad, I didn't leave anybody out. We're going to actually have a short video. Bridget's going to be announcing all these sponsors and
Right.
all the giveaways. So look for that in the event page on Facebook.
Yes, so guys, clear your calendars. Come and hang out with us. You're gonna
Yes.
love it. You learn about our brokerage, so we can just introduce you to who we are.
And come check out this
Amazing
amazing
space,
10,000
yes.
square foot space that has housed a lot of great events. It also was Ladies in Real Estate Investing with
Yes,
the Caffeinated Show
yes.
hosted an
Yes,
event here. And there was over, I don't remember, do you recall?
That was
It
a
was,
good
it was about
amount of
150 people.
Yeah.
So
So-
there's a lot of
Mhm.
great events have happened here. So come check it out for yourself and come.
Let's build some relationships. Let's collab on some things. So
Yes.
next Thursday, we will
See
see
you
you
guys
then.
Thursday.
And guys, we will see you next week.
We'll
So-
see you next Thursday.
Next
for the
Thursday.
show, for the mixer.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we'll keep you posted on all of those dates and we'll tag all of that stuff. So until next week,
Yes.
have a great weekend.
Oh, guys, don't forget the fashion show on Saturday, July 20th, Gabbana Fashion Show at Gabbana Nightclub. I'm sorry, I had totally forgot. I'll be there. So come check us out. Come visit with us. So, okay.
And the pageant
the
next.
pageant, July 27th.
I'll be for that one.
Oh my gosh, yes, and I'm gonna be a judge on the pageant. So come check out your girls of the social soda, Frank. Come show your girls some love because this is the first time I've ever done something like that.
You're gonna do
I'm
amazing. You're
nervous.
gonna do amazing.
You'll be
So,
great. You'll be
all right, guys. So don't forget next Thursday, big day. So clear your calendars and give us a text or shoot us a
Hi,
message if you
Bobby.
guys have any questions or need addresses or where to get tickets. Okay. All right, then, guys. Well, y'all have a great weekend.
So next week, guys.
Get you out.
Bye, guys.